What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another video. My name is Jasper, and today we're going to be breaking down my 2023 everyday carry. So we're about 5 months, basically 6 months into 2023 now, and I have established my everyday carry. And these are items that when I leave the house or I leave my apartment in college, I have to have them on me at all times. Some of them are a little bit more pricey than others, but no matter what, I have to have these things either in my backpack or on me before I leave the house. Let's check them out. Let's get straight into it. So, the first thing that I have in my everyday carry is obviously an iPhone. Everybody has a phone on them that they carry every single day. In my case, this is the iPhone 12 in black. So, the reason why I haven't upgraded to the new iPhone 14 with the dynamic island and all this fun stuff is basically because I just don't need to. This iPhone absolutely does everything I need it to do. I don't need anything crazy with the cameras because I have one that I'm recording with right now that I use all the time. And as a creative person that needs my camera, I don't really rely on my iPhone for much except for messaging, social media, and stuff like that. But overall, it's a great phone. It's a powerhouse. It's done absolute numbers for me. I've had no issues. The battery is struggling a little bit now that it's getting to be a little bit older. I think when the iPhone 15 comes out, I'll definitely probably pick that one up. But for now, there's no reason with going with an older iPhone. It works great still. Obviously, as you can see, it has its bumps and its scratches. I've never put a case on it. I've never put a screen protector on it. And the only thing is there's one slight crack here on this left side. But other than that, it looks great, it runs great, and I have absolutely no complaints. Coming up next is my most recent purchase, and this is the Apple Watch SE. So I've had this thing for probably just about a month now, and I have to say I've had no problems with this Apple Watch at all. This is the more budget-friendly version. You could go out and get the Series 8 or the Apple Watch Ultra, but if you're like me, you don't want to spend hundreds upon hundreds of dollars on a random Apple Watch that can do basically everything this thing can do. Unless you're a crazy good athlete or stuff that really needs that Apple Watch Ultra, or you need all the functions that comes with the Series 8, I absolutely suggest the Apple Watch SE. I got this for about $100 to I think $125. It was on sale, and it has done amazing for me. It's great at obviously all the things a normal Apple Watch would do, but I wanted to add it to my watch collection just to build something up and have it there so when I don't want to look at my phone or I want my phone to be away, if I have any important notifications or stuff I need to look at, it's right here on my wrist. Up next, I have my favorite headphones of all time. These things have been holy to me. I wear them every day, whether it's at the gym or I'm out going for a run or I'm in meetings or I just want to listen to music. It is the Apple AirPod Maxes. These things are insane. They are the best headphones I've ever worn, and I'd really hope so for the super steep price point. But the noise canceling and the bass on these headphones are unbelievable. When I came back from Los Angeles and I used these on a flight, it was dead silent and it was amazing. If you are a frequent flyer, I absolutely suggest buying a noise canceling headphones. If you have more of a price range, absolutely get these AirPod Maxes. They've been nothing but great for me, and I love them. I use them every day, obviously. The noise canceling and the volume buttons are right here, and it's one of the most comfortable headphones I've ever wore, mainly due to this mesh here on the top, along with these earmuffs. These earmuffs are also magnetic, and you can get more if you break them or you tear them, and these things are by far the most comfortable earmuffs I have ever worn. I mean, it wraps around your ear perfectly. You can wear them for hours and you won't feel any strain or uncomfortableness. 10 out of 10 for me. Moving on to the two bigger items that I have in my everyday carry. The first one is the laptop. So I do everything on my laptop. All my work, editing, it all is on my laptop. So this thing is key to me. This is the 13-inch MacBook Pro with the M2 chip. And don't be like me, I only have 8 gigabytes of memory on this MacBook, and I'm already paying for it because I had to go get a 2 terabyte hard drive, and I'm constantly having to clear out my cache and everything because I'm not able to run all this stuff and use the maximum possibilities and capabilities of this M2 chip due to my memory. So, if you do want to go buy a new MacBook and you're creative, I absolutely suggest at least getting 16 gigabytes of memory. I know it's a little bit more expensive, but it is so worth it in the long run. Besides that though, this thing has been amazing for me since I bought it. I've had no issues, obviously, besides the memory. My old MacBook, when I even opened up Premiere or Photoshop, this thing would sound like a fighter jet. This one, not even close. This thing is an absolute beast. The M2 chip absolutely lives up to the hype. No issues at all. I love it. I've used it every day, just like my AirPods and all that other stuff. Works great, no issues. I absolutely suggest it. One thing I did forget to talk about though with this MacBook is it only has 2 USB-C ports. One of the better models with the M2 chip obviously does come with the MagSafe charging, the HDMI, and all that stuff. But when I bought this, I just did not have the funds to go out and get the best of the best. So with this MacBook, I absolutely suggest getting an adapter. For me, I have a little one that has 2 USB-Cs that clips onto the side, and then it has all the other fun little stuff like an HDMI, 2 USB-As, 2 USB-Cs, an SD card, and a mini SD card slot. It's like $30, $45, so it is a little bit of an expense, but it is worth it instead of paying an extra $200 to $300 if you just don't have that in your budget. Still though, that might also be the only other downside, but this thing is still amazing, and I give it an A+. So something that not a lot of people like this is a very unpopular opinion. I absolutely love this. It is my iPad. This is an 11-inch. This is the iPad Pro. It came out in 2021. I got this right when I graduated high school to take all my notes for college on, and it has been great. Obviously though, I do suggest getting a screen protector and a case immediately when you get it. Don't be like me and wait. Now I have this massive crack up the side of the iPad here, and it is a little tough sometimes when I am writing. I also, with this iPad, have the Apple Pencil, the Generation 2 Apple Pencil. It's very expensive. It is a very expensive piece of equipment, but I do love it. I use it also for planning when I have any other photo shoots or video shoots. Me and my guys like to sit down and we create a plan on the new Freeform app that just recently came out, and it works wonders. Along with this iPad, I do have a very special screen protector on it. It is the Paper Matte screen protector, and along with that, I have paired it. It might be hard to see, but I do have a metal tip on the end of this Apple Pencil that I use, and it makes this iPad when I'm writing feel like pen and paper. It is such a good investment. I absolutely suggest, if you do have an iPad and you do write on it a lot and you're not a big fan of the glossy feel, and you want more of a matte type, I absolutely suggest getting the paper screen protector along with the metal tip on your Apple Pencil. Another item that I have on me no matter what is my camera. And obviously I can't show you my camera, but I can tell you about it. What it is a Canon Rebel T8i. Right now I'm shooting with an 18-55 f4, which is the kit lens that comes with it. I got it for around $900, I'm pretty sure. It was on sale at Best Buy when I bought it last year. It's been almost 2 years since I've had this camera. I bought it originally to upgrade my old Nikon to get better at sports photography because I was super big into a sports creative. I was working with the D1 athletic program, and this was an amazing upgrade. And to this day, no regrets. This is one of the best budget cameras on the market still for under $1,000. If you have a little bit more money and you want to spend, I definitely suggest getting a better Canon or going over to Sony, getting a Sony a7S III or an a7 III. But overall, this camera has done absolute numbers. I've taken thousands of photos with this camera. I've recorded terabytes of videos, and it has held through amazingly. And all the battery life is fantastic. I definitely suggest, though, get a lot of batteries. When I first started, I did not have a lot of batteries, and I definitely paid for that because my batteries constantly died because I never charged them. Also on top of this camera, I have a Rode shotgun mic that I've had for about a year and a half now. It's done great, and this camera is a beast. No issues at all. I love it. I'm definitely looking to upgrade soon, but it is an amazing camera if you want to break into the field and just get started. Last but not least, the thing I carry all of these items in, of course, is my BagSmart camera bag. So I got this Christmas in 2022 thanks to my parents. And this thing's been amazing. My old camera bag was only probably about yay big, and I could barely fit my own camera body and a lens into it. This one is way different. Starting off on the side, there is a side pocket here if you need quick access to your camera. You want to reach in there, grab it, and go. There are 2 pockets up here as well. I usually put SD cards in here sometimes. I also have 2 GoPros that slide perfectly into these pockets, so I do like to use those often. And honestly, there's so many little pockets in this thing that are just fantastic. So if we start at the back here, there is actually a pocket inside a pocket. So there is this massive side pocket here, and that's so deep that I can fit my monitor that I use for more important projects. I also am able to fit my iPad back here along with 2 books. Trust me, I have done it before. Great pocket if you have something smaller that you want to slide in here. And obviously, of course, you have the laptop sleeve. I definitely suggest getting a protector with your laptop. Sometimes laptops will rub up against the edges of these zippers and it will damage. So I definitely suggest if you have a thin laptop sleeve, I definitely also would put it in here. Mine won't fit, so I just have to send it, but it's a massive laptop sleeve. Any laptop could fit in here. Works well. It's pretty comfy, pretty snug. Now when you go into the main compartment here, it is a massive bag. So starting on the top here, you have 2 sleeves. You have an upper sleeve and a bottom sleeve. The upper sleeve, I usually put my SD card, so I have like a little packet I put all my SD cards into. So yeah, this upper pocket is where I put all those SD cards and whatnot. And then this lower slot, obviously, as you can see, is my camera strap. I don't really run with a camera strap. I don't like it. It feels weird on my neck, and I feel more free-flowing if I can just grab it and run around with it or do anything. Along with this top pocket, I also put all my batteries, so my monitor and my camera batteries in it. Moving on to the actual body here, the deep part. Right now I have just kind of tiny stuff. It's pretty empty because most of my stuff is out and about and packing actually because we're leaving for a trip soon. But obviously like this is a monitor mount to my camera. I have my telephoto lens that I used a lot for sports photography. This is a 75 to 300 f4. Obviously it's not the greatest, but I mean it did great for me during my time with athletics. Obviously this is out of place, but this is my SD card holder. It holds up to 8 SD cards. Obviously there's none in there right now. I need to go buy some more, but that is also great. I have like a pen, microfiber cloths, obviously monitor stuff, but it's just a little bit of stuff here and there, but it is a great bag. I have absolutely no issues with it. I love it, and I use it all the time. And with that being said, that is going to wrap it up. That is my everyday carry. So if you did enjoy this video, please leave a like and subscribe. I love these type of videos. I'm definitely going to start doing more. It's more tech, more lifestyle. And if you guys like that type of stuff, you will love my channel. I'm excited to produce more content for you. And I will see you guys all in the next video. Peace.